Yo, you know what it is. LiLWiZBiGiCEKiD here for our third installment of Final Fantasy II. In the last episode, we lost a lot. I had to restart, and luckily it wasn't that bad. I finally figured out to save quite often, and I grinded up. It took me a few hours, but I grinded up, and if we take a look at like our HP, it's higher than it was last episode. And I'm pretty sure everybody's name is still the same. So I think we're doing well there. I have some gold or some gil. And the recommended mana points is about 50. Doing mana points took even longer than just trying to grind up to the level I was trying to get to so we could keep going. So I'm not going to worry about mana points. I might just use magic through the next few episodes, maybe to get our mana points up. I think that's the most beneficial thing I could do. But other than that, yeah, we made it. We're this far. I know how to save now, and I think we'll be good. So now we're trying to reach Summit Falls. In the last episode, we made it all the way to Salamand, the town of Salamand. I think we're in Poft right now. So we're going to make our way towards Salamand and then go to Summit Falls. If we have to heal up at Salamand, we'll do so. But if not, we'll just go straight to Summit Falls. And I have a guide handy, so let's go. Let's do this. If you guys are ready for it, make sure you're hitting that like button. Give it a couple extra taps, of course. Subscribe. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers. I think we can achieve that. And your name pops up over there if you are the latest subscriber. Legit. Alright guys, let's do this. So we just have some regular goblins here. I'm going to just try to run, because they like to run away from me, so I'm going to try to run away from them. We're going to back away slowly. That's the first time I ever ran. Just do it again. Monsters first, though, huh? I did get the upgrades, the upgraded weapons. I have the upgraded longsword for Goku. I have the upgraded long bow for Kagome. And the upgraded battle axe for Halt. I don't remember if we were using Halt or Vegeta, so like if I got the names incorrect, I'm sorry. To be honest, I died one more time without saving while I was grinding last night, so it took me so long to get back here. Yowie, what's going on, man? Let's just run, please. How come nobody can run? They're just goblins, dude. Really? But they're running away from me. That's a little unfair. I think so, anyway. Did I miss you, Yowie? I mean, maybe. Did you miss me? I'm here every day, man. At least Tuesday through Friday. Couldn't miss me too much. It wasn't even the weekend yet. Receive some gold. We need a lot of gil, because there's a bunch of magic spells that I want to buy, but they're 1,500 gil a pop, and if I want at least one of each, that's what, 6,000 gold. Can I just run from these regular goblins, please? The cool thing, though, is we did get over 100 HP for everybody. So that's legit. So there's Salamand. We have to head this way, head south. Then you cross a river, you go north, and then you go east. So training on these Bigfoots was pretty fun. This is where I did the majority of like my magic training and everything. I was in Poft, too, just running around Poft. Yeah, but these guys aren't bad to fight against. We're hitting almost 100s, sometimes over 100, so that's awesome as well. I just hope we're ready for this, how do I say this? Ready for this dungeon, this boss. I don't know if I'm going to be able to run away from these guys. But we'll try. We'll try to just take him out. Mingwu's hitting 58s as like a mage. 122. Okay, we're doing well. I should pick up some better armor, but I hear armor isn't good for leveling up. I don't know why. They make it so like cheesy and difficult for leveling up. You'd think better armor would mean easier to level up, but it's not the case. You can level up your strength, yeah, but like your HP, and you'll slow down, you might miss, I don't know, there's a bunch of things. Oh. Well, we haven't lost a lot of HP, so we're okay. You did miss me, Yowie? Good. I want to create that that feeling, you know? You better have missed me. Okay. Should take out these goblins. I don't think we lost a single hit point. So I think I learned something in this playthrough, or like reading some guides this morning, and that being we won't get our final party member at all. We'll get random fourth party members that we just kind of have to learn to play with. Very interesting, but then what's the point of me even making like a name for that character? Just so I can feel like I'm involved in the game? I don't know, that's just odd to me. Like, give me my fourth character. As much as I like having somebody who's like a super high mage like Mingwu, still. At least I think so. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of what I read. I caught that sentence somewhere where it was like, yeah, you'll get random assortments of a fourth party member. It's like, what? I mean, I guess it's okay. But so it's like, you really have to train yourself to handle any situation with your 3 characters and just hope your 4th character can like heal you, I guess. Okay. So there's some gil to be had in here in terms of like treasure chests, but I need to just see where I'm going here. Okay, so the stairs I think are to B. So let me look. We just have to go straight down, I think. As far down and right or east as we can. I'm not sure what that blue block is, but I'm not going to worry about it. Cool, we get to strike first. Take this enemy out. I might even be over leveled, but I'm not sure in this game. It's so hard to understand how levels work. I guess you go by what your strength and everything is. Like, I have 25 strength on Goku, that's pretty cool. What is Halt's strength? 25 as well, and his vitality is 22. Unless you go by, like, HP. Like, it doesn't give them a base level. I wish it did. Alright, looks like I have to fight all these guys. I don't want to waste my mana points, because I think I'm going to be using them in the boss battle. So, like I said, I don't want to waste all of them. I should have saved right before I got into the cave. But that's okay. I'll just do a save state instead. But it is cool, though, that you can just save in the game. I don't have to create save states. That's pretty legit. I kind of wish if there were other enemies on the screen and you chose to fight a different enemy, it wouldn't, and that enemy died before you could shoot, or they ran away, you could hit the other enemies. Oh, that's just a treasure chest? I went the wrong way then. Hey, 200 gold, I'll take it. That's fine. Then where do we go? I think we go maybe to the west, directly west of here. That might be the stairs. There's 5 floors here that we're trying to go through. And honestly, I don't really feel like picking anything up except on floor 4 and floor 5. Everything else, there's like I don't know what eye drops do. There's potions to grab, but they're only 50 gil, so that's not a big deal. And every other treasure chest has like 1 gil, 10 gil, 50 gil. Like I can get that in this battle alone. So I'm not gonna worry about treasure chests in this. Treasure chests in this cave, in the Summit Falls. The only ones I want are on floor 4 and floor 5. And floor 5 is, I think, after you beat the boss. And floor 4 is just a fire tome, which basically is like a free fire spell to learn. Which I guess I don't need. But I could teach fire to somebody else. Yeah, Yowie, I am. This is definitely not on the NES. What is this guy? Is that a... what is that? Well, I attacked him twice. 124? Wow. Arrows to a balloon. Definitely super effective. I feel like I'm over leveled, but my mana points could use some work. Was that really swimming right there? I didn't even realize that. Okay, where am I going? Okay, so we go through that water. We're gonna hang a right, go down, and then go straight up. There's a treasure chest to the top left. And there's a treasure chest at the bottom right, but we're gonna go to the top right. Let's get rid of this soldier. What's up, Blythe? Would I play another Zelda game in the future? Most likely, man. Zelda was awesome. I had fun playing the first original Zelda game for the NES. Sure, I'll take that cure. And I enjoyed playing Zelda: A Link to the Past. I guess I'll pick this up. Oh, a free cure. Cool. Since it's along the way. Yeah, Zelda: A Link to the Past was like an even better version than the NES version of the game. So I enjoyed playing both of those a lot. So yeah, man, definitely. Look forward to another Zelda game in the future. Not sure when, maybe a month from now. I kind of want to venture into other older games. So I might try like The Secret of Mana. Or, I don't even know. There's like a bunch. There's so many good like older games out there that I just have to like research. Because I want to play all of them, you know? All the ones I couldn't play as a kid are the ones or I didn't get to play as a kid. I would love to try them. Oh, great. This one? We'll go through this door. Thanks, Blythe. I look forward to me playing another Zelda game too, man. The only hardship I had, basically, were like 2 or 3 bosses in there. Like the Mothula in the NES version. Mothula and like Ganon and maybe that Moldorm. Like the circle snake thing. Those were like the only 2 things I really had a problem with. That and like getting cheated on. Oops. Getting cheated on with Ganon. It was some baloney, man. I'd shoot my silver arrow at him it'd go over his neck or like through his shoulder. I'm like, come on, I really have to be looking at him directly in the eye to hit him. But other than that, it was really fun. But man, in the original NES version for Zelda, like, everybody complained about Wizrobes, and yeah, Wizrobes were hard, but they were tolerable. For me, it was like those blue dark nuts, man. The red and blue dark nuts, where like you couldn't hit them head on because they had the shield, so you'd have to like, what I did was like make them follow me and then cut over, turn around, and slash them with my sword. But even then, sometimes they just follow you around the room, facing you, so you couldn't slash at them. Man, that was so hard. Which way am I going here? Let me look. And just to state it too, I'll probably play the Zelda games in chronological order, not in like order of the timeline. I don't really know the timeline that well. Okay, so we're gonna go directly west. There's treasure chests here. If you go to the bottom right and like middle left, bottom east and middle west. But we're gonna go to the west, directly west, top west, northwest. But yeah, I'll probably play Zelda in like chronological order. So what's the next one after this? Ocarina of Time? After Link to the Past? I think that's how it works, right? The thing with Zelda games on YouTube is Nintendo likes to claim those videos, and while it's not a copyright strike on me, like in the future, if I ever wanted to like earn money on YouTube, I couldn't earn any money on Zelda videos. But for me right now, I'm probably gonna like forget I say this or regret I say this, but I don't care because Zelda's that fun. Intelligence down? Huh. Okay. Did I go the right way? I don't think I went the right way. It said to take the door all the way on the left. Is that the door I took? Well, what are these people doing? Help. Nelly. Sob sob. Her name's Nelly. Hey, Goku, you saved our lives. Borgin was what? Borgin was taking Joseph's daughter as a hostage. I'll take Nelly and all. Thanks. See ya. Oh, cool. You're welcome. I'm glad I talked to somebody and not just like, I'm like, what, am I going the wrong way? Okay, am I in this area now? I think so. Where am I? Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to the east, southeast, but we have to go in a circle, sort of. Cool. Okay, but we're on floor 4, so before we go in the circle, I'm gonna collect that fire tome, fire talisman, whatever you want to call it. Ocarina of Time is next after A Link to the Past. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure it is. Man, my intelligence keeps going down. Intelligence, I think, is for... There it is, the fire tome. Let's teach that to somebody who doesn't have fire. Goku is the one who has fire. No, not spell. Item. Oh, and it's the cure spell that I picked up. Okay. See, like when it has like this rectangle with the 2 dots on it, that's a tome. That means it's a spell and you can teach it to somebody. Blythe, you're going to sleep? Well, have a nice rest, man. Then thanks for wishing me good luck. See you tomorrow, maybe, right? Okay, we taught fire. Oh, so these are levels? Is that what that means? The number next to It has to be, because before it was Ice 1. So instead of getting Ice 1, Ice 2, Ice 3, you level up your spells. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So we have level 33 Ice. I'm going to take a look at that then. I didn't know that's how it worked. Whoops, not stats, right? Spell. 51 fire for Goku. That's really good. What was his cure? 4. And halt. You have cure 4 as well, and lightning 37. That's actually not too bad. That's respectable. So maybe that's what they meant by level 50 magic. Not too sure, but that's close. That's close enough for me. Oh man, a lot of enemies here. Who has the most mana points? Kagome? Who has the least? Goku. Let's use Goku's magic. Let's use fire. And let's hit everybody with it. We might as well use ice magic as well. Or just her fire magic. Because there's a lot of enemies here. Alright, let's see what happens. Only 8 damage. I don't know if it was worth doing that. Get these enemies off my screen. Okay, we're starting to lose some HP, but I'm not too worried about it yet. Trying to get these enemies off the screen as quick as possible. I can't attack with you. Whoop, what am I doing? And I guess we can just cure with Mingwu right now. I didn't mean to cure Goku, but that's fine. I could have cured Halt. Halt might have been the better option. Yeah, I think Halt's original name, I had him as Goku, and I mean Vegeta, but I flip-flopped him. My bad. Besides, the character that is Vegeta's name now kind of looks more like Vegeta. Can we finish off this guy, please? Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna save right now, Yaoi. Okay, cool. We had some mana points go up. And we get a free cure. I'll take it. I might as well use a cure right now anyway, since I have them. Get everybody to full HP. Let's see. Let's use one on Halt, and everybody else looks okay. So let's save it there. Alright. We're almost at floor 5, and that's where the boss is. And we're going to see right now if we're over-leveled or under-leveled. So far, we're progressing through this area really fast, which is nice. I like progression in games. I don't like where you have to sit, and I guess you have to do this anyway, but where you're like stuck in a dungeon. You're like, oh, I went to floor 3 and my guys are down and I don't have a lot of money, you know, to buy potions or whatever, so I have to go back. That would stink. So I'm glad. I like the progression I'm doing right now, where I'm barely losing any HP and I'm almost at the boss. I'm gonna do one more save state. Okay, let's take a look and see where we have to go now. Okay, so right now we're going to take on the boss, and then afterwards I'm going to go get that teleport tome, which means I can teach teleport to one of my characters. So let's do that. We're going to get Mithril. I don't even know if I learned about Mithril, but we're going to get it. And between these two doors, you take the one on the left. Alright, here is one of the bosses. His name is Sergeant. So let's save it. And I think we're good. Let's take a look at him. No one takes my silver. So Mithril is silver in this game. Same thing though. Okay, and he's wearing heavy armor, which makes him hard to hit with physical attacks. So we're going to use all of our magic attacks. And then with Mingwu, we're going to use, what is it, Ruse? Fog? I think we're going to use Fog, and we're going to use it, who? Let's use it on Kagome. I don't know how much HP he has. He hit Kagome with a 52, wow. So I think we just hit him for like nearly 100 damage right here. That looks pretty close. What? That was 69 plus 48. So that's 117, something like that. I don't know. So we hit him for a little over 100 damage. Let's just go with that. I don't even remember the numbers I had. That I used to do that math. Too busy like just trying to figure out like he's at about 100. I have to use Cure now on Kagome. No! I want it. Okay, but he missed. That's fine. I used Cure on Halt. It's so tough. Oh, done. Easy. So we are a little over leveled. I meant to use a Cure on Kagome, but it's so touchy. The up and down arrow. I really have to pay attention. So here's the silver. Throw that in our bag. And let's exit. What are these guys? Zombies? Zombies should be easy for the level we're at right now. I hope. Let's see. One hit? Yeah, goodbye. First boss done. Okay, so we're gonna get some more silver. We already got a silver chest plate, and we actually got the actual silver now, right? Yeah, we just have silver, and then we have a silver chest plate. I think I want to put that on somebody. Who's the more physical attacker? Oops. Let's look at our stats. Goku or Halt? So Goku has 26 strength, damage 19, hit 4 for 76. And Halt has what? 26, damage 28, 4 for 71. Goku had 76. Actually, I want this on more of my less evading member. I think that'll work better. I don't really know. So 2 for 5%. And 1 for 38%. What? So like Halt's on level 2 with 5%. Is that what I'm getting at? So I should give it to Goku? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll give it to Goku. What is Halt wearing for equipment? He's also wearing a leather body. Cool. In his hand, he has nothing. What is Kagome wearing? I haven't really looked at this. She's wearing cloth. Can I give her the leather? Okay, now she has absorb too. So it's a little better. Sure. Okay, now we're gonna go across this long bridge and pick up this teleport tome. Keep calling it a tomb. Oh gosh, Kagome, don't go down. How dare you guys? Honestly, I should be using somebody else's cure. Let's use Halt's cure. Actually, let's use Halt's cure. That's fine. And have you, I don't know, you attack him. I don't know, man. I haven't really been paying attention to the amount of people that are in here, Yowie. Kind of just playing this game, man. We're about halfway through the live stream, so if anybody else is watching, make sure you're hitting that like button. And you subscribe. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers. Hopefully by the end of February, but I mean, if not, we'll just try for the end of March. That's fine too. The best part is we could just try to exit this cave the way we came in, but Minwoo has teleport, which gets you to the entrance of the cave, or the dungeon, or whatever you want to call this, and we're also going to get a teleport tome. Man. Tomb. Monsters strike first. These balloons. Yeah, and the only chance you have to attack the people in the back, the monsters in the back, are if you use magic. Which I guess I could. Let's start using magic from now on, because we want to level up our magic. Yeah, I guess that's the only way to level up certain spells, is you have to use that spell. Use some magic, my friend. Heal up Kagome. Have I played Grand Theft Auto? I haven't played every Grand Theft Auto. I've played Grand Theft Auto 4. I think that's it. Or 5? 4? The one with the Nico Bellic. I played that one. I mean, I've played video games, but I haven't played like a wide variety of video games. That's why I'm kind of doing this, and I'm doing it online too. Is because I want to share the interactions of these new video games with everybody. Where is this thing? Okay, I'm going towards it. And yeah, like, I was just mainly like if I could classify my video games that I've played, it would be a lot of RuneScape. When I was a kid, when I was like 13, 14 years old, I played that like religiously every day, and I thought it was like life. I thought it was like real life. It was fun though. It was a good time. MMORPG. That was my MMORPG. I'm sure other people play different MMORPGs or have. I don't play it anymore. I quit years ago when I was like 16, 17. Just straight up was done. It was fun though. I like doing the quests. I like storylines. That's kind of where I'm getting at. But then also I played a lot of Gears of War for the Xbox 360. Tons of Gears of War. Gears of War 2 was my thing, though. We ran that game, me and my buddies. Oh my gosh. So, like, when I when I kind of quit playing RuneScape, that was my next delve into. That was the next game I went into hard. Played a lot of Warzone on that game. Last I checked, I have to be like 600 or 700 in the world on that game, which is pretty cool. Out of a couple, you know, maybe like a million, couple 100,000 players. A lot of my friends too. A lot of my friends were ranked in the top 1,000, and I had maybe like 5 or 10 people that were ranked in the top 100. They were like, and when I say top 100, I mean a couple of them were top 25. But it was pretty cool. So it made me a better player playing with them. So if any of you guys are watching, I don't know if you recognize my voice, but thank you. You made me a better Gears of War player when I was playing it. I haven't played it for a long time, a couple of years maybe. It's been a while since I've like gotten into video games. Okay, so we have Warp. Look at this guy. He attacks first and he misses? Sure. Is everybody at full HP? Yeah. Sure. Just use what's Ruse do? Or what's Wall do? I don't really know which one does what. Okay, Yowie, your Xbox broke? That stinks, man. I know Xbox was notorious for the red ring of death for the 360 anyway. I don't know if it was with the original Xbox. You could modify the original Xboxes to like have a good hard drive and everything. It was pretty awesome. With Xbox 360s, like the original ones, the white ones, well, and I'm sure they came out with, you know, like the Elites and all that kind of stuff too, but yeah, the red ring of death was so prominent. But then they came out with the Xbox 360S, and that's the one, I had a regular Xbox 360. It got the red ring right about the time that the Xbox 360S came out. So I picked one up, and I don't have one of them cheap ones. I have like the glossy finish one sitting right over here, but I don't use it anymore. The only bad thing was my hard drive on my Xbox 360S, it quit on me. Oh, you can use Cure on everybody. I didn't know you could do that. Learn something new every day. So I've been using like thumb drives, like USB drives, for my hard drive on my Xbox. But other than that, it was awesome. I'm glad I picked it up. And since then, I've never picked up Xbox One, PlayStation 4. I had some friends who were into like PlayStations, so I'd go over to their house. And I was never into Call of Duty, but whenever I went over to my buddy's house, we'd play dual screen multiplayer on Call of Duty Online. And we ran that game. We were really good. I never got into... Okay, I guess I'll just attack then. I never got in, like I said, I never got into Call of Duty, but when I play those games, like I can pick up games really well and like figure them out. I don't know like how to put it. I'm a quick learner. I played in this was, what year was that? I was like 11, 12 years old. And so that's like 13, 14 years ago. So like when I was 10 or 11 years old or whatever it was, 11 or 12, I played in a Madden tournament, and all I had before Madden, I had a GameCube. I grew up with Nintendo up until maybe like 2006, 2007. I grew up with Nintendo, so I had a GameCube. I'd play a lot of games, some basic games actually. I didn't have a lot. But I entered this Madden tournament because top prize was a free copy of the new Madden game, the NFL game, the football game. And I'm like, yeah, I'll enter it. So we're playing on a PlayStation 2, I think. And I'm just like, I've never held this controller in my life. Like, how am I supposed to know to play Madden? I don't even know how to play Madden, really. You know, like, it's not like I got to practice. I didn't own an older Madden game to get you know, comfortable with the new Madden game. Plus, I'm used to holding a GameCube controller and not like a PlayStation with the joysticks at the bottom. So I was so confused. I'm like, triangle, square, X, like, what do I do? So, I played, the first game I played was to advance me to the final round, because there weren't like a ton of people playing. But I asked all the kids there, I'm like, do you guys play on PlayStation, or is it just me? Do you guys play on PlayStation, or am I the only one that's never played on PlayStation? And they're like, yeah, we have PlayStations at home. I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna lose. So I picked up that tomb, right? Or that tome? I keep saying tomb, dude. Yeah, warp. So, takes much HP if not skilled. What do you mean it takes my HP? Oh, it took Mingwu's HP. Okay. But anyways, so I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to do well on this video game, because these guys all have this video game. Can I go down these falls? No. Or all have these systems, and I don't. So I'm playing this kid, and I play him, and then I'm going to play one more person, and then whoever wins the most gets the game, gets first prize. Second prize was like, you know, like a $10 gift card for Walmart or whatever. And anyways, so the first game I played, I beat him 49-6 or 49-7 or something. And I'm just like, I dominated him. I've never touched this controller, but I beat him easily. So then I play this next kid for like the final round. And I'm like, man, I don't think I can do that again. I don't think I can beat him. You know? That was a fluke. He let me win, is what I was thinking. So then I play this next kid in Madden NFL on the PS2. And he has a PS2 at home. I have a GameCube. And after 4 quarters of play, I beat him 56-0. 56-0. And I was stunned. I was like, what? How did I beat this kid? Like, he has a PS2, I have a GameCube, I've never played Madden before. And I just went after 4 quarters of play, I hit 49 points and then 56 points. I was astonished, man. But I got a free game. I got a free game from it. So then I played that Madden game like it was my most favorite and treasured game. It still is, or it still was, until I got rid of my GameCube. I don't know why I got rid of my GameCube. Don't ask me why, but I did. You're not a fan of sports games because you can play sports in real life? Well, that's fine, but like legitimate athletes actually play a lot of sports games. Like, you talk to any like basketball player, any baseball player, soccer player, anybody, football player, they definitely they play a lot of video games. Of like, they might not play themselves in the video games, but yeah. I used to play a lot of sports. I was in football for a year or two in middle school, and then I didn't like it because they gave me a position that I didn't want to play. So Kingdom Clash, what is that? Kingdom Clash 8 or 13? Welcome, dude. How's it going, man? How's your week going? How's your end of February going? I think we have to make our way back to Salamand. Trekking back to Salamand. Let me see here. Yeah, go back to Salamand. We need to talk to Joseph. I don't think we can... I hope we can run from these goblins. But we can never run. I just don't understand why we can never run. Why? Because I'm so used to battling, so I can't run? If I would have hit run the entire game, would I be able to run? Let's go back to Salamand. We have to tell him that we have the silver. In this guide it says Mithril, but the guide's the same, it's just the names are different, so it's totally cool. Tell this Joseph that we have the silver, and then we can take the airship. We don't have to take the airship, but I might. It's not that far of a trek, I guess. But can we do it in 10 minutes? I don't know. But then we have to make our way back to Altair. Go back to Altair. The starting town. And talk to Hilda, the princess. Man, I'm not gonna knock on princess names, but I don't know what Disney movie I watched where the princess name was Hilda. 180. Whoa. When did we start hitting almost 200? Have I not been paying attention that long? I've just been so focused on like, yeah, I'll tell a story. Pass the time. We got to get to Salamand. And Mingwu is still alive. He's had 17 HP this entire time. I have not been... It's not that I don't care, Mingwu. It's just I want to get to Salamand, dude. We can just pay the guy there and we'll get healed up. Alright, Salamand, here we come. Lady? Lady! Get out of my way. Thank you. Alright, let's heal up. Talk to this lady here. 158 gold, sure. I have 5,000. I almost have 6,000. We almost have enough to buy each of those spells. That's awesome, actually. Because I don't want to leave here without getting those spells. So, let's do that. Where are the spells? We have Life, Anti, Exit, and Warp. I don't know what Exit does. $40 different spells. Let me look here. Do you tell me what they do? Death, Holy, Non-Elemental. Debuff. You don't tell me what they do. Great. Anyways, so we're sleeping. We're taking a little snooze. We got full recovery there. Joseph, he's at where? Is there a pub here? Is he in a house? Dude, I don't know where Joseph is. The house in the northeast corner of the town belongs to Joseph. Okay. Northeast corner, so that's up here. This house. I never talked to Joseph, so I hope he understands. That lady's going crazy over there. There he is. Joseph, thank you. My daughter came back. Borgin took my daughter and I had to lie to you. I am sorry. You never asked or said to go get your daughter. Do you know Ivy? Do you know airship? Nobody knows more than Sid about the airship. Okay, silver. The cave of Semite Falls, the cave of Semite Falls used to be a mine. Silver is still being mined at the bottom. Okay. Okay, here we go. Caught. Yeah, okay. Now we need to return to Altair. I'm not going to return to Altair yet because we need to grab some cash and pick up every spell. Where's the magic shop? Right there. We do have teleport, so we don't have to buy teleport actually. So let's teach warp to who should we teach warp to? Kagome? Kagome, you can learn all these spells. And life, right? There's life, anti-zap. What does zap do? Zap? Life, anti-exit. It says exit. I don't know what zap means. Zap. With an exclamation point. I feel like I should buy it. Anything where somebody's selling you something and it has an exclamation point after it, you should probably buy it. Or probably not. You should question whether you should buy it. But I picked up life. Let's teach life to somebody. Where is it? Right up here. We could teach it to Kagome as well, but Kagome I want to learn like a lot of the dark magic spells. Life I think is a white magic spell. So let's teach life to Goku. We have another cure, which we don't have to use anymore. What else? I don't know what anti does. Definitely purchase the life spell. You can consider the other ones, but refrain from buying the teleport spell. Yep, I know why. Do we want to pick up life one more time? And maybe teach it to halt? I think Goku with life is okay. So that's it. We didn't need to buy anything else. Now we can return to Altair. Let's go back to Poft and see how much it costs to fly to Altair. I wish there were repels in this game. That'd be really cool. So everybody has over 20 magic. That's legit. Let's just keep using magic then. Dude, Mingwu, what are you doing, man? Trying to raise my mana points. Alright, Mingwu. Don't take him now. Let somebody else attack. Actually, what you're supposed to do if you want a power level in this game is like get this soldier on screen and he hits 9-20 damage and you attack your own players with your magic the entire time. And then you'd use Mingwu, for example, and you'd cure your entire team, if that makes any sense. And that's how you would easily raise your magic. I think that's how it would work. Is you just stall out and then you just hold the A button, basically. I don't know. Soldiers, still. Soldiers upon soldiers. Let's see if we can do that. Use fire. No. On all of us. Use magic. Use fire. On all of us. Oh man, I'm probably gonna kill myself here. Let's use cure on all of us. And cure on Goku, sure. Oh yeah, when you spread out the damage, or spread out the magic, it doesn't do a lot of magic damage. And this actually raises your HP as well, because you're lowering your HP. Every time you lower your HP, or your HP gets lowered, it gives it experience for some reason. So maybe I'm helping myself level up right now. Who knows? But let's just get this over with. I want to get to Altair. At least I know I could do that. Makes sense. Takes up some mana points, but that's okay. Yowie, you just started watching Fairy Tail? It's okay. I haven't watched all of it. I watched maybe like 10, 20 episodes. It's not, I don't know. Like, it's alright. It's very kid-friendly. It's way more kid-friendly. Like, I was like, oh, it's gonna be kind of like, what, like Naruto? Like One Piece or something? And man, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's great. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'm like a Dragon Ball Z kind of person, you know? Like a Yu Yu Hakusho. I want to feel like I'm being torn at my heart sometimes, where I'm like, no! But in reality, that show is more like there's not, at least as far as I got, there wasn't a lot of, pay the boy behind me. Okay. Just a flash of cities far away. Only if you have enough money, though, sure. What? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where's, Altair? Altair's not even on here, dude. So, whatever. Let's just go back the long way. Sure. But yeah, like, I didn't mind Fairy Tail. I just, like, I couldn't, like, completely get into it. But I was at a big part where, the factions, or whatever it was, like, the different magic palaces, or whatever they were called, the different magic groups, like, they were just starting to, like, have tension between all of them. So maybe I just missed out on an important part. Not dissing Fairy Tail whatsoever. It's not like I didn't enjoy it. I wanted something that was more my taste. And at that time, it wasn't my taste of what I wanted to watch. The one thing is, I should watch One Piece. I haven't watched all of it. I've only watched a couple episodes of it. Because that was another one where I'm like, I'm not feeling this. But then, 900 episodes later, it's right there. We're almost at Altair, right? So I'm going to go into Altair, and then we'll call it after this battle. And I have to save. I have to remember to save. Let me not forget to save. Maybe I was watching like a PG version of Fairy Tail. I don't know, man. It felt like to me it felt like it was made for like, well, see, and you have to look, hey, you have to remember, I'm in my like mid-20s, dude. Which is crazy. I still feel like I'm like 19. But like it felt for me like it was made for like tweeners, like teens, like young teens. I don't know. But it also felt like, oh, I have to save in the overworld. Like a kid could watch it, you know, like if I had a child, like if I was like 40 and I had like a 10-year-old, like I could sit there with my 10-year-old and kind of like we could both enjoy it, which isn't a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. Okay, so we saved. Good deal. I'm gonna also save state just to be safe. Anyways, guys, so if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers, maybe by the end of February, maybe by like March sometime. And with that, I'm going to call it, and we'll be back at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. That's in 2.5 hours for the next episode of Final Fantasy II. In a half hour, though, we're going to be at our third installment. Started both these games on the same day, so it's pretty easy to keep track. The third episode of Pokemon Emerald Randomized Pick-a-Lock Challenge. So that's in a half hour. If you can make it to that, great. I'll see you guys then. Peace, guys.